Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to today's message. Today being Wednesday, June 19th. I can't believe I'm saying June 19th, 2024. I'm just shocked how quickly June went. It just flew, absolutely. 19th of June already. All right, my dear viewers, I hope you'll enjoy this reading. Welcome, everyone. I wish you the best of the best today and always. Thank you all for being here. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish happy birthdays for those of you celebrating birthdays, those of you celebrating any occasion. I wish you the best of the best. Happy birthdays. And thank you all for being here. I wish you all my blessings to each and every one of you, whether you're celebrating or not. Let's have a look at the message for today, my dear viewers. Oops, and there it is. Family. Right. This is all about family or a member of the family. It says this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. That's so beautiful and so precise. Okay, my dear viewers, let's have a look at two more messages from this deck. Now, my dear viewers, in regard to these 6 messages, they're for all of us, just in case you're new. 6 messages for the whole collective, but you can make them personal. Ask a question. And if you want details or dates or timing or anything you want to know, choose. You can have up to 6 questions. You can have 1 question with 2 answers. Choose as you like to answer your specific and personal question. So yes, I'll do that right after doing this. I'll just take 2 cards, go through them, and then we'll go through this. If I come to start and you're not ready, just put me on pause, put down your questions quickly and unpause it to see the answers. Let's have a look at the first one. Wow, the first one has fallen. It's called Passage, which is beautiful. A new path, one more. 19th, let's see what's igniting. Wow, a new path that's just about to start, and it's going to bring you, number 1, success, number 2, success again, and joy and happiness. Wow. Success, Chinese year of the rabbit. This new path is going to be quick success. It's going to be very quickly, you'll see the success, and there's going to be a lot of happiness. So whatever you're starting now, whatever path is opening for you, it's going to be spectacular, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. How incredible. I love that. Okay, beautiful. Now, 4 messages for the collective. Oh. One has just come up. Judgment. Judgment. A new beginning. A rebirth. A new lease of life. That's incredible. A new lease of life about to start. This is the new passage that we're talking about. That's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of compensation, a lot of healing. So much healing. So much healing. Wow. Okay, so now, my dear viewers, I'll just cut it. 3 more. Okay, before we go through this, I'm going to go through these. So if you're not ready, you still got questions, or you haven't wrote down your questions, or which part you want for your answer, please put it on pause now and go unpause it to get the answers. Now I'm going through the answers. So the first one is the botanist. The botanist is all about parenthood and legacy. Some of you starting a new path of parenthood, legacy, starting, a new life. Some of you can literally be starting a new life and starting family and thinking about being parents and having children. Some of you, others, are also looking at being, nurturing. Parenthood and legacy can also be that you are nurturing those of your perhaps children that are leaving the nest and moving to the next level, going to university or college or whatever, or leaving the nest, getting married, another factor. Parenthood and legacy also stands for people who have taken care of other people and nurtured them, even though that they're not their children, and they're seeing them through and they're moving to the next level. So this is all about parenthood and legacy of parenthood, continuing in different ways. Now let's have a look at this one here. It says tracks, steady forward movement, one way. It says go the distance, direct route. Go directly. It says traveling. Some of you are going to be thinking of traveling. Some of you are moving to the next level. It says like, it's, you're saying like, am I on the right track? I think I'm on the right track. You're actually coming to terms that you are on the right track. So it's really you are at the focal point of making a decision. And this is all to do with this new path that you are sort of going through steady forward movement as you're going. It's one way. And for some of you, there is a new passage that might have already opened up. So you just need to go the distance. There's a little bit left and you are going to reach your goal. It says direct route. There's nothing to question. Just like when you put something on autopilot and let it go, that's all you've got to do. Just like you are on autopilot, and keep going because soon you will reach your destination. There's 3 left. Could be 3 weeks, 3 months, I would say. September. I have a feeling about September. Chinese Year of the Tiger here. People who are also born in March, who are Pisces, Aries. This could be connected to who have got Pisces or Aries in them. This can also be, like I said, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months from now. September. Right. The next one. We have, I've never felt love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. So there is a feeling of falling in love with someone, and you're realizing this is love that you've never experienced before. It's so overwhelming that it's taking over you. You'll realize this by August, I'd say. August is emphasized here. You're transcending the level of feelings and the depth of it. You're transcending it and reaching to high levels. Connected to the Chinese Year of the Goat. It is also connected to people that are born in August who are Virgo and Leo, experiencing this situation, or it's people who have got Leo and Virgo very strong in them. Okay, let's have a look at this one here. Right, it says the witch, experimentations and rebellion. Some of you are experimenting perhaps perhaps thinking about a new way of doing things, changing your life. The witch is also about, experimentation is about trying new things, trying new concepts, new way of living, experimenting on a new way of looking at things, changing your perspective perhaps even. Sorry, my dear viewers, for a moment. I just have to remove something. Okay. Right. So yes, and some of you being rebellious, like, rebelling against what's happening and the change that's coming. You don't like it and you're rebelling against it. That's that one there. And let's see what else. It says here, words have hurt me in the past, and that's why I fear talking to you. So someone, maybe somebody wants to say something, but they're not really able to because the words from the past, they've hurt them and they've reached a point where they don't want to talk about it, or they don't want to open up. And because of the fear. This is connected to people that have Virgo in them and Leo. Connected to August, a lot of words will be exchanging that might be a little bit hurtful, but they will come out and the fear will subside, I feel. Chinese Year of the Goat here again. Very interesting. 8 days from now, 8 weeks from now for this to take place. And I think it's going to go into August. Now, the key is all about healing and solutions. So we've got solutions, intelligence, genius. It says here a lot of clarity. Something's opening up. A breakthrough, liberty, freedom for sure. Freedom is the number one with the key, and resolutions, solutions. Paying attention to details, being locked and unlocked, so opening up, helpful, healing, Chinese Year of the Tiger, Chinese Year of the Snake, Chinese Year of the Goat. Again, 3 times we got the goat today. Transcending where you are, leveling up to a better place, to a better situation. A lot of solutions are going to be healing and taking you to the next level. And I feel like this is going to take place around August. Between August and September, I would say. But I feel like it's starting now. The process is starting today, now. And it's moving all the way to September. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at the next card. Okay, so we've got the Three of Swords, separation, ending, sometimes hurtful words again, hurtful, painful words, painful truth maybe, separation, endings, and a rebirth. So this ending is imminent, it's distant, it's timing for it to end, and a new rebirth is about to start. There's a new beginning that brings you a lot of understanding. You finally get to put things together. Things come to fall into place for you to understand well why certain things took place, why this happened and why that happened. Everything is going to be self-explanatory, and there's going to be a great victory at that. A wonderful, great victory awaits you. Maybe even an epiphany or two, so that's wonderful, but certainly a new beginning. Whoops, sorry. Okay, now we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is all about working in collaboration and team together, working and making something wonderful, a lot of profits, a lot of height, reaching to leveling up with teamwork and group work. Maybe it's a new business, you're working together on it, and it's doing wonders. What you don't see happening is a lot of blessings are going to be pouring into your life that you will be amazed and in so much gratitude. And so much gratitude with the Four of Wands. That's what's coming. So that's beautiful. Okay. Now, let's take three more messages from this deck for Wednesday 19th. Let's see what's igniting for the collective. Right. We have Four of Cups, feeling sad, lonely, and not happy at all. Especially after a separation. This usually happens with the Four of Cups. Feeling very sad, not knowing what to do, at the mercy of life and circumstances, and feeling really, really, really sad, disappointed, maybe at this leaving and this separation, obviously. Right, we have the Five of Pentacles, feeling as though you've been left in the cold, somebody's left you behind, feeling unloved. It's really sad. This is when things end. It just shows that there's a lot of sadness here. A lot of feeling unloved. That happens when a situation comes to an end. I'm going to clarify to see what happens next. Yes, there is a decision calling about a relationship, a great relationship. Somebody might have fallen in love with someone and they've got no choice but to leave you behind. And that's what's making you really sad. You feel betrayed. You feel as though the hurtful, a very painful, hurtful truth that pierces the heart. The Three of Swords, very painful. But it's a situation where you had no choice. Somebody's destiny might have just opened up this new passage, this new beginning for them, and they just, it happened before you, but doesn't mean that you will end up with no one. That means you are also destined for a rebirth. The rebirth and a new life is for everyone, for the whole collective. For the majority of collective who are single or being left behind or a separation. There is someone wonderful, incredible, that you are going to be partnering with, partnership that's going to be perhaps bringing this glory and perhaps working together in a teamwork. So there's going to be a lot of resolutions. What you don't see coming, the Eight of Swords, being trapped, you will be released by wealth. A lot of wealth, a lot of money. This is the Ten of Pentacles and this is the Eight of Swords. So being trapped and restricted and nowhere to go, all is going to open up with this key resolution that was for everyone. And it's going to give you the 10 of wealth. A lot of money is coming. It could be a windfall, could be a lottery, something like that, very big. It isn't a gift of money. This is something really big that's changing your life from the heavens. And it's giving you the key, the resolution to unlock this entrapment, the fact that you're restricted and stuck and you can't move. This is all changing, all of it. Wow, this is what you don't see coming. That's why you are going to be so happy. That's why there's so much happiness. 10 of wealth and the 4 of wands. This shows that there's going to be exceptional happiness. The 10 of wealth also stands for legacy. We have parenthood here, legacy, leaving someone with a lot of money. This could be inheritance, like it could be money and assets together being left or given to someone as they leave their home maybe. That could be also the legacy of parenthood. Right. Now, my dear viewers, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna see 2 more messages here for the collective. Okay, so we've got the anchor, which is really nice. 3 cards are too much. We just need 1 more, and there it is. This is the one. Right, it says anchor is all about stability. Finally, you will, if you don't feel stable now with all this that's happening, you will have stability. If money is blocked, if monies are blocked or being stuck wealth-wise, financially, you will be finally sound. That's what this 10 of wealth is all about. Money is coming in and you will feel happy again and blessed again. And stability is coming. Some of you are dealing with travel or careers in travel, water-related careers, but there is stability on its way with the golden anchor. So that's great news. The mask is not a very good one. It shows that there could be theft, embezzlement. Somebody might be stealing your money. There could be also the positive side, finding money that was lost. So somebody did take your money. You're finally finding the money. A secret stash being discovered also. Something about the unknown and hidden matters, but it's also about careers in assisting, careers in acting, careers in where hidden potential is found and discovered. So there's all that, also the positive part of it. Now, let's have a look at 2 more messages. All right, here we go. 3 messages, okay. Right, well, it shows unrequited love. There is nothing else left to keep a relationship together. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep a relationship going. So that has ended. That's why this is all happening, because there's nothing left to keep it going. There isn't enough left. So that when there's nothing left, that's when a rebirth happens, a new beginning, and someone else comes along. Could be the one that's coming along in your life. Some of you have already met this romantic partner that you were seeking. You've already met it, and that's why That's why this is all about, making decisions about partnerships, relationships, someone wonderful you might have met, and you're making really big decisions in regard to this person, even at the cost of leaving someone in the cold. And that's okay, because it's not okay. I mean, it's never okay when we are in this hell, but I'm trying to make you understand that when the rebirth is destined, and when there is someone that is destined for you, and you are grieving the loss of someone and feeling angry because you were left in the cold, you've got to understand at that moment, no matter how hard it is, you've got to put your emotions aside just for a moment and ask yourself, why is this happening? And when you see this reading, you will understand that it's happening because you are destined for a rebirth, and you're destined to be with the one that you are destined to be with, the one that you will fall in love again with, someone that's going to be more on your wavelength at this point in time. Even if this person was the one that left you, was on your wavelength, and you might have had a great love together, but over the time, that love is diminished. The attraction, the chemistry is diminished, it's disappeared. So what's happening now, it's coming to an end, and you're starting fresh and they're starting fresh. The only difference here there may be is that they're starting first and you're being feeling left behind. As soon as you meet someone, all the sadness and despair and feeling abandoned is going to disappear, absolutely disappear, because there's a great new beginning waiting for you. So yes, you will meet the one. So at this time, you'll be rebelling and being angry, and you have every right. Now, the person that you are meeting, they might have different religious factors, different cultural factors. There may be differences between you and them, but it won't stop you being with the one, because it says you are going to be meeting the one and knowing that this person is the one, even though there may be differences, they're saying. Even their upbringing may be different, their spiritual path may be different, they might have different culture, different background, but that's the beauty and the diversity of being different. And when those two differences collide, they do make a very interesting relationship. So let's have a look at the message for today, my dear viewers, and there it is. It says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself, to go through this and understand why it ended, whatever it happened, why you were left in the cold, why did everything disappear. Why did it have to come to an end? Understand that maybe there's a bigger reason. Maybe there's something much more intense and big coming your way. Maybe that's why this came to an end. Everything in this world that happens, every breakup, every action, no matter how bad or good it is, happens for a reason. Always remember that. So it's okay to feel sad and to grieve. It's all right. It's all good. But you need to know that you are destined for something better than where you were, something better for you. Sometimes people might not understand that. They say, no, but I'm happy. I was happy where I was. Why did this have to happen to me? Why did they do this to me? Like I said, there is always something else in our journey here. There's always something coming now, and they're showing us in these readings. We're seeing there is a new passage, a new path. There's going to be a rebirth. There's going to be a new way of life. There's going to be a lot of blessings and a lot of happiness coming. And there's going to be happiness, by the way. Joy itself is coming. So you were not in a happy situation. You might have been in denial and you didn't see it, but there was no happiness. If there was happiness, this person wouldn't have fallen. They're saying unrecorded love. There was no more love. Love had disappeared, perhaps. There wasn't enough attraction. There was not enough chemistry. Maybe because when you are with someone for too long, the longest time, when you are with someone for a long time, sometimes these things do disappear. And sometimes people find it hard because they're in a comfort zone with someone that they're used to, and they find it very hard to lose that person. But when it does happen, and I'm talking about when it does happen, and here we're seeing it is happening, it's happening for a reason. Understanding the reason and knowing what is coming next helps you. It wipes your tears. It makes you more resilient, more stable in knowing that you are protected, and there's a destiny that's opening up for you also, and you'll be meeting another person who's going to be the one, and you are going to be nurtured, and there is going to be a lot of happiness and blessings coming. So important to know that. Now let's start clarifying the cards. And as I was looking into the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, I'm seeing it's an area where there is defeat. There's nothing in your hands and nothing in their hands. No one is to blame when it's the Five of Swords. It just shows there was too much truth that made it all come to an end, and nothing can be done. It was not your fault. It wasn't their fault. It had to be, it was a matter out of your hands. No amount of winning was going to keep it together. There was no win. It was a no-win situation, despite of both parties. Let's have a look now at the Five of Pentacles completely, the collective. Could have been connected to someone. There it is, the truth that I'm talking about. The truth made it all come to an end, fall apart. Connected to someone that had air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in this situation. I also feel that there could have been someone of water energy that might have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces within them. But there is a new inspiration that's changing everything. And the truth of the matter is there, and your logic and your higher self keeps telling you someone is coming in your life and advising you about this. Not to mention someone is going to come into your life and inspire you to move to the next level. The next level is leaving a situation completely and utterly, leaving to find happiness. The truth is helping you leave and taking you to the next level. Let's have a look at the Four of Cups, being sad because of something. It says all the sadness is going to be removed by the wealth that's coming, the money that's coming, and it's this money here, the Ten of Wealth. When it comes, you are going to be able to be very powerful. This power is going to remove your tears, because with this, you are going to heal. The sun is about healing. It's going to bring you abundance. It's going to heal you. It's going to give you success. It's going to give you your dreams come true, being able to do everything you've always wanted to do. Things that you could never imagine you could do when this big money comes. Charities, helping those who are less fortunate, supporting those around you. And that's going to give you power and glory until the one comes, the right one that's destined for you. Until then, you're going to be busy doing a lot of charities and a lot of help, and busy with this big money that's coming. What to buy, what to build, what to do, all that. So that your sadness is going to be healed by the sun and the wealth that's coming your way. You'll be paid for all your sacrifices and everything you have done. You've done a lot, it looks like to me. Let's have a look at the Judgment and see what is this rebirth going to do for the collective. Right, like I said, It is going to give you a grand rise, a major dramatic rise in your money, to the point where you're going to be so busy looking at what to do, how to invest, what to buy, investing in real estate, property, investing in other situations where your money will be rising. There is so much to think about, so many people, so many financial advisors to see. But always remember, with financial advising, always to see 2 or 3, and at the end you make up your mind what the best course of action is. Studying, analyzing things to a high depth with this large amount of money. This is big money we're talking about. Money that's gonna change everything in your life. Change your life, like change you from being sad and busy trying to put this money together somehow. Money that is like life-changing money. That's how much it is. It's a big amount that you have to deal with. Major amounts of money, changing everything, changing all around you. So that's what's happening now. And this rebirth is giving you that. But at the same time, even though it's ending a chapter in your life that was suffocating you, even at the cost of you grieving the loss of that person, but it was a chapter that was overwhelming you, and that's what's ending, and a new chapter begins. So leaving with sadness, not happy, sadness, in search of more happiness, because there was no happiness left here. No matter how comfortable you were, no matter how much that person meant to you, but you're both of you are destined for a rebirth. Both of you. That's why the rebirth is here twice. Wow. And justice will prevail, so you don't have to worry at all. Let's have a look at the 3 of Swords for this sector of the ending, for the finale. It shows you all your tears, all your sleepless nights, all of them will be healed by you living a life of luxury, a life of wealth, a life of no needing to work too hard, just being happy within, being happy. And there it is again. All these tears, anxiety come to an end. They're finally saying goodbye to this and starting a life of happiness. That's what's destined for you. A lot of happiness, extraordinary happiness. The 9 of wealth, the 10 of wealth, and the 4 of wands, the 4 of blessings. And wishes come true. My dear collective, this is incredible. My dear viewers, this is out of this world. And all of this is ultimately going to bring you a lot of happiness. That's why we've got joy and happiness here, because you are destined to live a life of joy and happiness. A life that will give you a lot of happiness, extraordinary happiness. Happiness in every way, not only in money, but more. More than money, there's something more. There could be someone, and like they're saying, could be the one. The one is coming along. This person here, it says the one, you see? So I'll just put it over here a little bit close. So not only wealth and leisure and not needing to work and helping others and all these amazing blessings that are pouring in, but you could be meeting the one. So if people are going to say, when? Why is that happening now? Everything happens in due time. Everything has its timing. It's all going to happen. Now, moving on to the next level, which is this new beginning. Let's have a look at the Ace of Swords. I feel this is connected to Earth energy very strong, because I keep seeing the Knight of Pentacles, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Let's have a look. The truth about the Ace of Swords. Okay, so those cards came up. Remember the ones I showed you, but I didn't take them out. Grieving the loss. Someone's leaving with regret. They're not leaving easily. They're not leaving you easily. They're going with sadness. You're not leaving them easily. You're grieving the loss of this person. So it must have been someone very wonderful in your life, someone you loved and cherished. But maybe it reached to a level where new destinies were opened for them, for you. And then finally, you're leaving, because this is about a new beginning that's going to bring you a lot of understanding as to why. So when you meet your one, now you're grieving. When you meet the one, and you'll think, oh my God, that's why. That's the aha moment with this new beginning. A lot of understanding that puts things into perspective for you. Then you understand that's why it ended, because I was supposed to be with this person. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. So you'll both go through this, not just one, 2 people that are separating and grieving the loss of each other. are going to go through this realization. Destined for true love, destined from a gift from the heavens, one that's going to give you extreme fulfillment in every area of your life. This card I will take because it's connected to the Nine of Pentacles. This is about either having the greatest love of all, but with it emotional fulfillment and a lot of wealth together. That's what this is all about. And this is what the blessings are all about. So having a lot of wealth, a lot of money, and a lot of blessings to give you that happy ever after kind of a situation where you're meeting someone that could be the one that you're destined to be with in this next chapter of your life. So that's what's happening and that's what's coming. Okay, let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles and working in team together. The Three of Pentacles, business together, family business. Okay, so it says you're torn between two situations, whether you should or you shouldn't, whether to stay or to go, or to choose maybe one option over the other. Ultimately, one of your wishes, the oldest one, is going to be granted. You are nurtured, you are protected, you are in grace, and this is going to help you finally make the right decision. The right decision will be made. Okay, ultimately, the outcome is going to be celebrations. So that's beautiful. And the outcome, there's going to be too much outcomes. Amazing, meeting someone wonderful, someone that your soul unite with them on a very high level. And that's going to be the greatest reward for you. You are going to be recognized for your hard work. You are going to be applauded by the universe, by the people around you. And a great victory awaits for you with a lot of rewards coming. That's incredible. Now let's just have a look at this card here, which is the Lovers. Okay, so we'll do the Lovers together. We've got the Lovers twice, as you can see, and we've got, it could be the one. So we're talking about both. Again, both parties that are separating, being left behind, are going to be uniting with their soulmates, and they could be meeting the one. Some of them, one of the parties has already met the one. That's why they're leaving with regret. And the one that's staying behind and crying and sad will be meeting the one very soon. They're destined to meet this person and make big decisions regarding this person. Let's have a look at the Lovers for the collective. Destined. Everything like I talked about, it just got explained to you. When I was talking about the Lovers and two teams, one staying behind, one leaving, it was destined to come to an end due to this meeting the one. So due to this, the Lovers, due to both parties, whoever's separating, right, they will finally understand this. This ending had to take place because it was destined. They were destined to be with the one. So whether it's to do with partnerships, business partnerships, or relationships, I feel like it's a lot of relationship, but there are some that is not relationship based, but partnership, business partnership based. One had to come to an end for another one to thrive and to be found, and is the one that you are going to be destined to be with in the next chapter. A new passage begins and opens, a rebirth without a doubt that will bring you absolute happiness and abundance of joy. But there is something else hidden from you. We'll find out what it is. Maybe tomorrow will come in the reading. There is something hidden. Remember, destiny is bringing you abundance of so much happiness coming your way. Happiness that you can't even imagine how deep it is and how profound it is, with a lot of wealth, 10 of wealth with it. So there is incredible, so much to be grateful for here. So much. So much, absolutely. As you can see, destiny is intervening and bringing you extreme luck at the same time. So of course, winning some sort of a lotto or lottery would be possible. This 10 of wealth, the windfall. This is exceptional amounts of money, like massive. This is millions. So something really big is making you, giving you this gift. It's a gift from the heavens, just like the Ace of Cups, the greatest gift from the heavens, that you will be celebrating your life. Now you're crying, but you are going to be celebrating the greatest gift given to you. It could be part of your wish, something you've always wanted. Your oldest wish is being granted at this point in time. And that's what this is all about. So it could be one of your wishes, giving you everything you've always wanted. Finally, you're getting that at a time where There's a lot of pain, and ultimately you are destined for a lot of joy and happiness in everything in your life, in every area in your life. And that's why we had the key also. And this new passage is doing it. A lot of rewards are coming, my dear viewers. Now let's have a look at the Chinese cookies, what they want to add to all of this. 1 or 2 cards. 2 cards, there they are. 2 messages. Okay. So it says communications. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. Now I'll just put that for you there to see. A lucky win seems likely. That's why I'm talking about this. It's a win-win situation. The wealth, the millions here, 10 of wealth, 10 of pentacles, and the wheel of fortune. Both show to me that there could be something big, winning something major. So don't stop playing the lotto or the lottery. Play them very cheap, $5, $10, as long as you're doing it every month or more if you can afford it. If it doesn't affect your budget, as long as you don't do too much. There's no need to play too much because divine timing is everything. And when it's destined, you'll do it. Even if it's $1 or $2, you'll win. I've won once long time ago on $1.35, I think, or $1.30. Yeah, $1.35 years ago. I played one box only, and I won. I won something big, not as big as I would have liked it, but it was very big. And I still play because I know I'm destined to win again another 2 years, I'd say. Chinese Year of the Horse, I think, or the Snake next year, possibly. So my dear viewers, always play $5, $10 a month. You don't have to play more. When it's destined, it's going to happen. So when they tell us, like especially now, like I would start playing now and I wouldn't stop every month or every 3 weeks. $2, $3, $5. You don't have to put more. Achievement. Enjoy the limelight, it says. You've earned it, although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. So, but still, enjoy the limelight, even though it says there will be a little bit of worry in regard to someone's health. But you have earned it, so enjoy it. And that's the end of this reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope that if a family member is sick, they do heal. All my best wishes to all of you who are going through this. All my best wishes for those of you who are losing someone and in turmoil because something is ending that they loved. So now you know why. Even the person leaving is in stress. They're not leaving easy. They are sad and grieving the loss of leaving you behind, but they have no choice because their destiny, passage, doorway, path opened earlier than yours, but yours is about to open too, and your life is going to change to the point where you will say, aha, now I know why. Now I understand why this had to end, because I was meant to meet this person, something you never expected, or maybe you were not even ready for. Your heart was even open to this. So everything, remember, happens for a reason. Nothing happens in vain. Everything has its own reason and its own glory at the end of the day. My deepest, best wishes to all of you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to see the video through all the way to the end in support of me. And if you'd like to tip me, you can click on 1 or 2 ads. And you don't have to watch them. Just let them run. That's going to be a beautiful tip for me. Thank you all for being here. A lot of love and light to all of you. Namaste.